Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll take you through one of my favorite seasons of the year, autumn. For many landscape photographers, autumn is special. It's when the blanket of uniform green begins to turn golden, and locations that felt bland in the summer suddenly transform into watercolor paintings. The first part of this video was filmed during the peak of autumn in a nearby park. The park was full of autumnal leaves and incredibly picturesque. I had just bought a new telephoto lens which I was eager to test. I also wanted to try out the video capabilities of my Sony a7 III, and the ducks in the park made perfect subjects. This season is also meaningful because it hints at the incoming winter, which can be quite harsh in Europe. The warm tones not only represent the last colors of the year, but also the literal final stretch of warmth. This autumn was particularly special for me as I took every opportunity to appreciate its beauty and capture some good shots. To be honest, I found it quite hard to film with the heavy lens on my not so stable tripod. I kept losing focus, and keeping the camera still on the ball head was quite a challenge. That's when I realized the necessity for a stronger tripod and a fluid head for smooth footage. What you're watching is the best footage I could get. On this occasion, I hadn't carried my filming camera, and hence the B-roll. The second part of the video chronicles the mid-season when we took a trip to a wildlife preserve. Ironically, we didn't encounter any wildlife, but we did find a beautifully scenic landscape. Taking advantage of my long lens, I managed to capture a few decent shots. The trees in the wildlife preserve had unique structures, but as it was close to afternoon, the area was washed out with bright light, and with no separation between the trees, the photos would not work. So instead of looking at the bigger landscape, I started to look at the smaller details in the woodland. Once we were out of the area, I got a good view of the mountains still covered with autumnal trees. I took my camera out, set up my composition, and took a shot. For the last section of the video, I wanted to take you along to be witness to the last days of autumn. The winter has officially arrived in Germany. Welcome to the first day of snow in Bavaria. Today I have come to a viewpoint where I'll get a beautiful view to the whole city. And although it's looking very beautiful, I have some problems here while composing the shot. For example, there are some trees over here which are kind of blocking the view. So what I'll do is I'll choose specific parts of the town which are distraction free and take some shots. Finally, after coming to a different place, a different viewpoint and changing my composition, I am able to get a relatively distraction-free composition. In this composition, I mostly have the rooftops covered with snow with one very distinct tower which is yellow in color, and there are some spots of red and blue as well. So this image is quite hikey, and I feel that the colors are popping out in the composition. So I'll just focus on the tower and take a shot. I've set a 5-second timer because the whole setup here is resting on this column, and since it is snowing and it is a bit windy, there are chances that the tripod will move a bit when I take the shot. So 5-second timer will help. I have focused on the tower, and the configuration here is 50th of a second, f8 and ISO 100. I like this composition, but there are still some distractions from the sides, and I don't think my 17-70 lens here will be able to give me the look I want. So what I'll do is I'll quickly change my lens and get 100-400 lens out, and then try to zoom in enough so that I get some parts of the rooftops and then the tower itself. It will be quite a abstract shot, I assume. So let's see how it goes. I think this composition looks much cleaner because there are no leaves from the trees distracting the image, and the focus is completely on the rooftops and the tower. The shapes from the rooftops, particularly those slanted lines, are really looking good here. So although I'm kind of attracted by the color of the tower, I think this image might also look good as a black and white, because the contrast from the snow and the houses themselves will look really good. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was a bit fragmented, showing different landscapes and different areas, but I wanted to show you the changing season during this time of the year. And if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like to the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I'll be posting new photography content on my channel. So thank you so much. Have a nice day.